Hello everyone, welcome to a completely unbiased GOAT comparison. I'll start off by asking, don't you hate having GOAT debates and the other person tries to explain that someone is the GOAT because, well, look at him? Like, not chief. You've got to give some facts of why you think that person is the GOAT. So that's why in this video, we'll discuss the insane achievements that both players had, so that the next time you debate someone, you can actually share some compelling points to support your claim. Or, if you're undecided on which player is better, let these facts help you in choosing. But without further ado, let's compare the two. Fact 1, the most impressive Jordan stat would be that he has 6 championships and won a Finals MVP for each one. For perspective, most legendary players have around 4 rings and usually don't win Finals MVP for every championship. But Jordan has surpassed that expectation, making him the only NBA player ever to receive at least 6 Finals MVPs. Fact 2, on the other hand, LeBron's most impressive feat would be that he has the most points in NBA history, currently sitting at 40,474 points. For perspective, some of the greatest scorers ever, such as Carmelo Anthony and Shaq, are around 28,000. Fact 3, another insane Jordan feat would be his 37-point-per-game season. This is an anomaly, given that most superstars average around 27 points per game for a season. Fact 4, LeBron is the only player ever to have played all 5 positions, which is quite impressive. He's fast enough to guard point guards and big enough to guard centers. Fact 5, Jordan led the league in point-per-game average 10 times, which is nasty, and is also the NBA record. For reference, most of the legendary scorers have only won the scoring title about 2 times, such as Curry or Shaq. In addition, he is the only player along with Wilt Chamberlain to win 7 scoring titles in a row. Fact 6, LeBron currently holds the record of having the most playoff buzzer beaters at 5, making him arguably the most trusted player ever to take the last shot in the playoffs. Fact 7, Jordan won 2 three-peats, which is kind of insane. For reference, a franchise three-peat is extremely rare. The Lakers three-peated once in the 50s and another time in the early 2000s, but that's a 50-year gap. Mike won 3 in a row, retired for about a year and a half, came back and later three-peated again, legendary. Fact 8, LeBron carried 2 bad teams to the finals, once in 2007 and another time in 2018. This is not really a fact, but at the time, those 2 rosters received critical backlash by fans. To further explain, on LeBron's 2007 team, the second-best player averaged only 12.6 points in the playoffs. While on LeBron's 2018 team, his second-best player only scored 14 points per game, and was the only other player to average more than 10 points. For perspective, on a typical NBA Finals team, the second-best player averages around 20 points per game, the third-best averages around 15, and the fourth-best averages about 10. Fact 9, Jordan's second greatest season was when he averaged 32.5 points, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. This stat line is insane. Most players can just score, some can just rebound, and some can only play make, but doing all 3 in the same season is absolutely next level. Especially while having a nearly 54 field goal percentage. For perspective, superstar guards generally have a season average of about 27 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and around a 47 field goal percentage. Fact 10, LeBron James is playing with his son. This makes them the first father-son duo in league history. This is very impressive as basketball is an extremely physically demanding sport, making it very hard for players to play long enough to play with their sons. Fact 11, Mike averaged 28.2 points as a rookie, which is nasty, because most superstar scorers average around 20 points per game their first year, such as Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. Fact 12, LeBron has 20 All-Star selections. And of course, that's an NBA record. For comparison, legends generally have around 12 All-Star appearances, like Bird or Bill Russell.
Sorry for the change in AI voice. Apparently I reached my text-to-speech limit, and I'm not paying no darn $19 a month for this crap. I sound cheap, I know. I don't give a fudge. But anyways. Fact 13. Jordan holds the record for the most points in a playoffs game at 63 points against the Boston Celtics in 1986. Fact 14. LeBron is the oldest player to average 30 points in a season, which was done at the age of 37. For perspective, the guy in second place, Damian Lillard, averaged around 30 points at the age of 32. Fact 15. Jordan once scored 38 points in a game while having food poisoning. Not only that, but he even hit the game's ceiling 3, which resulted in a Game 5 victory in the finals. This sounds like some movie crap. Some Hollywood crap. Freaking Space Jam. Fact 16. LeBron once scored the last 25 points for the Cavaliers and even hit the game-winning layup. And of course, this is an NBA record for the most consecutive points scored by a teammate in a playoff game. Fact 17. Jordan has the highest playoff average at 33.4 points per game for his total career, which makes him arguably the greatest NBA playoff scorer ever. Fact 18. LeBron once led both finals teams in every major stat. In the 2016 finals, he was first in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, meaning he got more rebounds than either of the centers and more assists than either of the point guards. Not to mention, this was the same finals series where he beat arguably the greatest team ever assembled, the 73-win Warriors. Well, that's the GOAT comparison. In sum, LeBron emphasizes versatility and Jordan emphasizes scoring, but of course they each have the capability of doing both, as LeBron is the all-time scoring leader, and MJ had a season where he was extremely versatile. If you previously didn't know much about either player, now you can decide on which one you think is better, or if you want to debate with someone, you can use some of these points to assist you, and you can stop repeating the same bullcrap over and over again. But most importantly, with knowledge of their insane careers, you probably won't feel as inclined to discredit one player to uplift the other. Instead, you can have an intelligent discourse with someone by bringing up more positive facts rather than spamming the same negative ones. I say this because I personally lean more towards the person who offers more monumental attributes of their product, rather than the individual who habitually tries to shame another product. And of course, you could always just say freak it. They're both the greatest players of all time. Which I wouldn't be mad at you for, because both of these legends did some impressive crap and deserve their respect. But anyways, if you've made it this far in the vid, I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe if you want. I don't give a fudge, but most importantly, have a blessed day.